Friends, guests, and adventurers of all ages, tonight's show is for the brave, the fearless, and the dangerously curious. Witness feats of strength, daring acrobatics, and mystifying magic. Get ready to have the most astounding night of your life. Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, 3-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host, Steven Glicker, and in this week's episode, well, a lot of things are going to happen. They're going to be going up to the second level, they're going to be exploring that second level, and they're going to find out what is on, that's right, the second level. Check it out. So I was trying to think of what to discuss this week, and I am having a blank. I'm having a hard time thinking of anything. I have a whole list of things I usually want to talk about, but I really can't talk about this week's episode without giving out a ton of spoilers, so it's going to be hard for me to talk about this week's episode. I could talk about that next week, but you know what I'll talk about? I guess I'll talk about sights and sounds, because this is going to be coming up quite a bit, is this whole concept of smelly things, and the concept of if you smell a Zolgath, then you will get sickened, and there's lots of bad things that happen. And that is one thing you should do as a GM, is make sure you talk about the sights and the sounds and the smells and anything else, because people often talk about what they see. That's very common. You'll talk about, okay, you can see this and you can see that, but you don't always talk about what you can smell or what you can hear. Those are often missed. And those are very important. And I've been playing this game of Battleship with them by telling them how much more stinky it gets by them exploring the tower. If you noticed when they were in the southern part of the tower, it stunk, but it was a different stink. That was the bat guano smell. So I gave them, oh, it smells, but it smells different. It doesn't smell like Zolgath stink. Now it even comes to the point of, okay, wait, if you smell Zolgath and everything stinks, do you start getting nose blind to it? Do you start getting used to the stink? Like, how does that work exactly? So I am, trying to be very careful with explaining to them. And this also helps them to determine what is coming up, is that as they go into new areas, that the smell gets stronger and stronger, so they have an idea, okay, there's definitely Zolgaths or something in that area. And I think that's completely fair to use the smell to give them sort of a heads up when they're going to be encountering Zolgaths. Now, some GMs like to do everything by surprise, meaning that you open up the door and then, surprise, there's the monsters, and you roll and you start fighting. And I kind of like that. I'm actually of that school. But at the same time, if people take their time and they go slow, they can get surprised on the monsters. Now, it's a careful balance, because if they go so slow that it becomes a boring session of every single 5 feet, you're searching for traps, you're listening, trying to figure out where everything is, it's agonizing. It just takes absolutely forever. So I try to balance it out by saying, okay, as you're moving down that hallway, you hear something or you smell something. So that gives them a heads up, okay, there's something down there. They don't know exactly what's down there, but they know something is there. And I would say, as a GM or player, try to make sure that you use things other than sight. That is sort of the go-to, is sight. But sound and smell, and, well, even taste if you can, is, some of the more powerful ones, and it's very easy to forget those. I actually like this adventure because it's making me better at using other components other than sight. Because everything smells, I really have to be very careful and explain in detail what type of smells they encounter. And this is, okay, I'm not going to lie, Zolgaths are like everywhere in this adventure path. You're going to be seeing them pretty much from now until the end of time. It's a little bit of a spoiler, but there's going to be a lot of stinky monsters in the rest of this adventure path. So I have to start coming up with maybe a whole list of different ways to describe the different stinky smells. Maybe if anyone can give me some suggestions on the Discord channel, that'd be great. But yeah, if you have anything, different cool, fun ways to describe the different horrible ways that Zolgaths and their fun friends can smell, I'll use that on the show. So just go to the Discord channel and give me some hints. And why do I mention that is that in the middle of this episode, I even bring that on to the PCs. Because you know what? If you're going to be fighting things that smell terrible, guess what? You're going to start smelling terrible. And now it hasn't happened yet that they're like, encountering people and talking to them. But I tell you, if they're going and fighting Zolgaths and getting covered in goo and guts and muck, then they're going to take a hit on their charisma. And if they have to go into town right after doing that, it's going to matter. I'm not just going to hand wave that. Like, prestidigitation, yeah, we'll take care of it to an extent. I tell you, though, there's only so much that prestidigitation can do when you're fighting Zolgaths with exploding pustules all over your body. But with that, let's get to this week's show notes. So as I said last week, we're going to be playing Among Us with some of the Patreons. I mentioned that to the core people, and everyone was up for it. So everyone wants to play. So we're going to try to play maybe like on Wednesdays or Thursdays. Those are probably the best days. We're going to figure this out. But if you join Patreon for as little as $2, you can just go to patreon.rollforcombat.com and I will post it, and you can play with us. And then obviously for $5 you get the episodes early, and $10 you can listen and watch us play and chat with us. We got a whole bunch of new people that came in and were talking to us and getting some ideas because they're also running some of these adventures, and they asked us some questions because, we'll do what we can. It's a little hard for me to talk while I'm running the adventure, but we have a lot of breaks and downtime, and I will be happy to answer any and all of your questions. Well, anytime during the Discord. You could just write me in the Discord. I'll always write you back. But the adventure itself, if you have any questions for the players, you can write them. They'll chat with you right while they're playing because they have a lot of downtime while they're in between rounds of combat, things like that. But again, just go to patreon.rollforcombat.com. And also make sure you do check out the Discord channel where we play lots and lots of games. And if you get to level 10, you get a free t-shirt. And for those who want to know, the RPG Superstar is coming along very nicely. We are starting some of the artwork. And in about 2 weeks, I'll have 1 or 2 items to show you, give you an idea of what some things look like. And we'll continue the development of that book. It is going along slowly but surely. And don't forget to do check out Jason's column of Talking Combat, where he goes through every single episode ever made of Roll for Combat, period. Just go to rollforcombat.com, check out Talking Combat, and you too can look and read those episodes by Jason. But with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode. Don't worry about it. It's not that bad.
Oh, gosh.
It's really bad.
Yeah, I bet.
Vanessa Hoskins is playing Alhara Varys, the amazingly agile Alhara, a half-elf gymnast swashbuckler.
Explosions!
Rob Pontius is playing Otteron, Uncanny Otteron's cauldron of curious concoctions, a human witch of curses.
Are you ready?
Something summoned into this and then we can't get out, maybe?
Lauren Sake is playing Hap, the Starlight Sparrow, a human fire elementalist sorcerer.
Oh, no.
Rob Termarco is playing Darius Varys, Darius's Daring Destructions, a half-elf monk of the mountain style.
Oh, it's way worse than that.
Roll for combat!
You don't go first.
Yeah, I bet.
Really?
No, it was ready.
Yikes.
You're standing there. Darius suddenly, out of nowhere, feels a punch coming for him.
Oh. Amazing. This is amazing.
You are flat-footed to it,
It's
by
Sweet
the
Rat!
way.
Sweet Rat has found us!
Sweet Rat is back.
Oh my god! Holy
That is
crap!
a super critical.
That is a 34 in your face. 14 points of damage. You're like, what's in your poo?
Like,
oh,
right in the nards.
right in the nards. You're like that hurt. Now, it only gets 1 action because it was readying for you to walk through that door. Okay. This is what you see. You see a hovering outline of a creature, obviously invisible, that just hit Darius right in the nards, full on.
Oof.
And you're like, oh, this ain't good. Now,
my nards.
new fun thing they added to this. I forgot one more thing about this. You take an extra 6 points of damage because, of course, it has sneak attack.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Because why wouldn't it? So 20 points of damage in the nards. And for those of you at home, it's Invisible Stalker. So just
Love it.
And we'll pretend the characters don't know it, but it makes it more fun if you know what you're up against, because these things are horrible.
Something
They really are.
horror.
But they made them much weaker in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So this is what happens. After it attacks you,
Oh, like most other things.
they are only hidden instead of undetected until the start of its next turn, as a vague
Right.
outline of its humanoid form is faintly visible for a short period of time. You basically have a 50-50 chance to target it.
Yep, flat check to hit.
Okay.
Literally a flat check to hit, but it's way better than it used to be. However, AoEs will always hit it. So,
That's good.
Darius, you're up. You see an outline of a creature that just... you notice the leg. You're like, damn, man.
Oh, man. All right. Mountain stance. Ugh.
Although it's flying. That's the funny part. Yes?
Oh, is it above me?
No, it's the same level as you. It does fly,
Okay.
but it's at the same level as you.
I move to there to flank it with Alhara,
Okay.
and I will flurry of blows. But first, I'm going to roll my DC 20 flat check.
Yes, see if you can even find it.
It's a
D20 flat
DC,
check.
DC 11,
DC,
isn't it?
DC 11 or better, I have to
Yes,
roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally 50-50 chance.
There it is.
Oh, rolls an 11.
Wow.
So
Clutch.
this is for my flurry. This is the first strike.
Yep. It's per strike you have to roll.
I know. Well, how's a 15
Whoops.
against
Sorry.
flat-footed?
No, it's not. Oh, it is flat-footed, but it has, what's its AC? Holy moly!
Oh, gosh.
You almost critically miss.
Wow. Okay. And second shot, but I will roll
15.
my Check.
you hit, but completely miss.
18. All right. So the second shot has a chance to hit.
It does have a chance.
Nope.
Not
whiff.
one. Oof.
Alhara's up. You also see this faint outline.
I hate everything about this. All right. Wow. Okay. Alhara's gonna shout back through the hallway. Get out of the circle! Get out of the circle! And she's gonna move into position here, and she's gonna shove Darius out of the circle.
Oh. It's
Okay.
real hard to shove me.
I mean, I'm pretty good at it. I only got a 20 total though.
Well, how does that work? I mean, is he fighting it? Or
I mean, that's
I mean,
up to him.
honestly, I know she said get out of the circle. I will allow it to happen, and I'll shuffle back.
okay. I mean, in theory, I would say, yeah, you can basically give a huge bonus to yourself to get shoved out as long as
Okay.
you're willing to do it. That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Cool. All right, so gonna shove him out and then essentially just move out myself for my third action and be like, whatever that thing is supposed to stay in there. I bet it's what killed that Zelgath.
Yes.
Tap, Acheron, get out of
Get
the
out.
circle.
Haps up.
Oh crap! Hap gets out of the circle.
Acheron's up.
Atron also moves out.
Okay. Well, guess what? You're
You
not
still hit
out
me?
far enough. You're not quite far enough. You're a
jeez.
little too close. It can
Ah,
still
awesome.
hit you.
It can reach across the line.
It can.
Jeez.
Yeah, it can reach.
It's got a
Okay.
little bit of reach. It can.
Okay.
It can't fully make it, but it's got enough to get you
Oh man.
in the
Oh.
But not a crit.
Not a crit. But guess what?
Oh.
Sneak attack
13
again.
points of damage plus the sneak attack because you're still flat-footed.
Oh, flat-footed against it because it was invisible.
It's invisible. You're always flat-footed to it. Always.
Yeah, it turns
Eight.
invisible at the start of its turn.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, now it's back to. Well, at the end of its turn, it'll go back. But you're still. And now it goes again. One more time for funsies. It is at a minus 4.
But I'm not flat-footed anymore, right? Doesn't matter.
23 doesn't matter.
12.
12 points of damage.
Jeez.
Oh my god, you got 3 hit points left.
Yep.
Oh no.
Darius, you're up.
Goodbye.
You running away? Run away!
I go there, and then it's been 10 minutes. Can I battle medicine myself?
Sure.
Because
Wow.
I think that's for me.
Yes, that's fine.
I get to do it again. Let me just check my feats.
Yeah, your battle medicine, I think you're immune for an hour from the last time you used it, but you haven't battle medicine today, did you?
I did battle medicine today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you
I
got most of an hour.
I have to wait for an hour, but I can treat wounds 10 minutes.
Like almost right away. Yeah. So let's just make sure this thing's calmed down and not going to murder us, and then we'll be good.
I'm leaning against the wall.
I think
just wailed on my nuts for 2 turns.
Jeez.
Just did to you what you just did to those bile bearers. You just pounded the crap out of you.
Oh my gosh. Ahara's gonna test this thing's defenses so she can kind of see where it is. I'm gonna roll that concealment first.
Sure.
11
you
on
can
die.
Yeah, you can see it.
All
You
right.
can kind of see where it is. You see the outline.
Let's swing at it with the bow staff.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
And the best part is you did less damage with the crit than with the hit.
Well, yeah,
Damn.
thanks to the pre-rolled macros, but that's fine. Crits are still fun.
10 points of damage. Crit. You hit it.
I'm gonna take a second swing.
Oh. You're feeling
Oh, this thing is easy to hit.
you gotta roll a you gotta do the flat check.
Oh yeah, that's
Doesn't
right.
matter. You know what?
I mean, it's gonna
You
miss.
don't need to
on
do
that.
it. You missed, yeah.
I figured I'd miss on that one.
A 16.
And the third action, she's gonna run back into the circle. No, I'm just kidding. She's gonna go ahead and get the heck out of here.
Really? You can go up against it. Invisible stalkers aren't that hard. Oh, wait a second. That's right. They're incredibly hard.
Incredibly hard. Yeah, so she's just gonna run over toward Darius, sort of put her hand on his arm because he's so freaking tall, and be like, "Oh, okay, that thing is dynamite."
Oh my, that was rough.
It's happened. Atron going to do anything on their side.
I mean, only if it's relevant. Otherwise, I'm gonna try and just regroup going through the hallway.
All right, I'm going to stop combat.
Atron's doing the same.
This thing is, it's flying over kind of towards Alhara, trying to reach, but it can't get past the summoning circle. It just seems to be going across back and forth.
It has been trapped here for so long.
I almost had fairy fire that I could have used on those.
Almost.
Yeah, but instead I
Still.
got electric arc, which has still been very good.
Yeah,
Can
okay, but
I-
the way it was rolling.
Can I tell what it is whatsoever?
What languages do you speak, Atron? Does anyone speak Aryan?
No, I do not. Atron speaks Common, Shadow Tongue, Elven, Gnomish, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
Yeah, you know a lot, but yeah, let me see what you know. Believe it or not, it's nature. Nope.
It was shouting alarm when it left. Maybe it speaks Undercommon.
No, this thing is
Not the Zolgath, Stalker.
Yeah, the stalker. The stalker speaks Aryan. So
Yeah. All right.
you don't know. Your character does not know what it is. I'm just telling you because when it comes to invisible characters, there's only so much you can do. So I gotta give you a little leeway here. We're all grown ups.
Invisible Puncher.
Exactly. I'm not going to be so coy. It's like something's hitting you in the
I
face.
wonder what it is,
I
guys.
know. It's like we
Yeah.
all know what this is. So
Yeah,
It's
That's like
something
if-
invisible and stalking me.
if something invisible shocks you with electricity, it's a will-o-wisp. So
right.
stuff like that.
So this thing, and it actually seems to be talking to you in Orient, and it's saying something. It's trying to communicate, even though it just beat the crap out of Darius. It actually is trying to say, you don't know what it's saying. But it seems to be trapped.
Atron shrugs. I feel bad this thing is trapped, but I am also afraid that it would attack us.
As I look up with my swollen face, yes, I am
Mhm.
also afraid it will attack us.
Wow. So while you're sitting there, you see a piece of the mudwork get thrown at Ataran and hits you for 1 point of damage. And Ataran looks to the west and now sees a whole wall covered in cracks, and it looks like, this thing is literally throwing clumps of dirt and bricks against the wall and now at you.
Oh, we should get out of this room.
Yeah.
Why is
my
it?
God.
Why is it throwing dirt and mud over there?
Because it's angry and has been trapped. And
But
now
that's
it
one
will stay
particular
angry
spot.
and trapped.
Well, unless you know how to unsummon the thing.
Can I take a closer look at the wall, but without standing like in the way?
Yeah. I mean, it can throw anywhere. It just happened to be throwing against the wall.
But I mean,
So-
like for centuries, it's been throwing in that one spot, right?
It looks like it's been throwing against that west wall for quite a while. And this whole room is dirty, so you can tell the cubes probably don't come anywhere near this room. So
Yeah, but that's a good point though, because if it's throwing it against the wall and not throwing rocks at us, like
Yeah, it's not throwing them against the south wall, the north wall, or the east wall. It's only throwing them against the west wall. Why?
yeah, let's go check it out.
Oh, but it can throw anywhere. It just happens to be throwing against the west.
Sure, but the question is why. So that we're wondering if there's another secret door it's trying to indicate to us since we can't communicate with it.
Or trying to like see the light by like breaking through and letting the light in or something?
Something.
You look, and it appears like this wall is super solid. This place is made out of the strongest stuff. And for the amount of damage it's done on this wall, it's been here for quite a while, and it's just looks like it's bored and throwing rocks against
okay.
the wall to pass the time.
Well, then I'll quickly get out of here.
Can we take a lot of time to heal, please?
Yes, I am fine with taking some time. I need to talk to Chila Ghosh anyway.
Do you want to go back to the secret room?
We probably should, since those
That would
Zolgath
be
shouted
safer.
alarm.
Yes, let's go.
Let's do that. We go back down the stairs and back into the secret room.
Okay.
Your face. I'm sorry. I did not even think perhaps something invisible was stuck in there.
I don't know. Why would you? I would have no idea.
I will always think about it now.
Yes, now I'm paranoid that there could be invisible creatures wanting to punch me everywhere I go.
Not everywhere.
I don't know. I can't see them.
Well, it's not like Hap was about to take a spell that would allow her to see everything invisible. Oh, wait, she was.
I tried to take it, but then you reminded me that you can only substitute one spell when you level up, so it got de facto removed by the rules.
Yes, I reminded you of the rules. There we go.
Ha,
So
crazy.
Crazy. All right. Well, Atron, you lose 1 point, so you're
Yep.
down to 45.
Yep.
Instead of 46, if you just mark that, and then
Yep,
you
doing
can
it.
just heal yourselves up, and Darius, you might
Yep.
want to I don't know, clean your underwear out because it is
Ew.
filled with
Ew.
pile.
What? My underwear. I got prestidigitated.
And did it go everywhere? I don't know. You know, that thing goes down your back, gets into your underwear, gets everywhere. You gotta
No, my underwear. That's funny. No. You don't understand.
you go
I-
commando. Is that
Yeah,
it?
I don't wear underwear. What do you think I am? Some sort of restraining? I don't restrain myself like
You
that.
know why? Because your uniform is a giant underoos that you're wearing.
That's right. I just have one big singlet sort of thing.
Yes, you're like walking around in your.
Oh my
underwear.
God.
I think I've seen this movie.
This is underwear. What I'm wearing is just flashy underwear
And a cape.
and a cape, like I did when I was a kid, with a towel around my neck.
Oh my God.
A kid? You mean last week?
Time is so relative during this pandemic. It's crazy.
Anyhow, you're back here, and wow, that was different. What are you gonna do?
Interesting. Let's continue back up there once we're okay.
Yeah, Atron's going to refocus talking to Chila Ghosh.
What do you talk about with that bird?
Usually, spells and magic that Atron is thinking about or wants, about things that they've seen and noted as they've gone along, what they've learned recently. It's basically quality time with magic peppered in.
I always think maybe it's like you're blogging with your familiar. Is that what you're doing?
I like that idea. But, I mean, it is everything that they're seeing along the way.
I like that your familiar is just like a mobile phone. You're like, let's check my tweets.
Dear Nephew Gobo,
You get it because it's a bird.
I
Tweets.
do.
That's good.
It's the call. I don't know.
Do I have any calls?
How
Yeah.
long do you guys wait? Like an hour or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10?
What do you need, Darius? What do you need?
Just an hour. I can make 6 healing checks and I would be fine.
Failing 3 of them. Got it.
Failing 3, but I get +5 each time.
Okay.
I'm bored, so I'm gonna toss like fire, like clay pigeons, and then zap it with lightning, make it explode into fireworks. It's actually really entertaining.
Atron steps away.
Actually, it sounds like a fun game. So in that case, Alhara's going to turn it into a whole game where she goes down and collects a bunch of rocks, not from the P side, and then she's going to make a game where she's trying to throw rocks, like, I don't know, into one of the big stones, like tiles or squares that make up the floor. But she's essentially going to be trying to throw them in there while Hap tries to shoot them out of the sky.
I get 1 point for every rock I can blow out of the sky. You get 1 point for every rock that makes it into the hole.
2 points. I got to get it in the hole and avoid your fire.
That hardly seems fair. I gotta actually hit the darn thing.
You should try to practice with your eyes closed.
Oh, okay. If your eyes closed, I'll give you 2 points.
I'm not closing my eyes. I might hurt one of you.
I will stay back against this wall, and Darius, you can smell.
Darius already smelled.
No, I don't smell. I've been
Oh, I thought you were
prestidigitated.
smelling with your nose.
Well, now Darius smells so
stinking.
clean
Mhm.
that, you stick out in this society.
Alright, so Hap and Alhara,
Right.
do this stuff. Moving on.
Okay,
All right.
But Hap wins.
Okay.
sure, sure.
All right. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Montage, and I win.
How about I make a ranged attack and you make a spell attack, and we'll see who wins.
There you go.
Okay.
You gonna do an obstacle course now?
We're
Push-up
playing a
contest?
game.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Push-up contest. Like I can see if Alhara loses, she's gonna start getting pretty
I give myself
pretty
guidance.
sore.
It's more than one action. It's over time. All right, I
Can
got
I-
23 on a ranged attack roll. You get 26.
Oh, snap.
Okay. You do win.
Snap. Look at
Yeah.
that.
You do win. Yeah.
Good. No, that was fun.
Wow. And look at that critical damage. 26 it would have been.
Fireworks. As your
Oh.
rocks explode into just a multitude of colors.
No, that was Darius's rocks that exploded.
I love how. Oh gosh, gross. I love how in this dungeon, like, we're spreading dirt everywhere. We're blowing up rocks in the secret room that hasn't been touched in I don't know how many centuries. We're just making a mess of everything.
And you literally killed the vacuum cleaners.
We literally killed the vacuum cleaners. It's not going to get any cleaner anytime soon.
In all fairness, the vacuum cleaners tried to kill us too.
That's true.
True.
All right, cool. Hey, Otteron.
Yes.
And Hap, you've studied a little bit of magic. You might know. Is there any way
I
we
haven't
can...
studied any magic.
Well, oh, that's
Your
right. You just
own
sort
you
of
have studied
do
at
stuff.
least.
It just kind of happens. I don't know, I've like practiced with it.
Okay, so you've practiced with it. I guess here's my question. That invisible thing has been stuck in there for so long. I kind of want to free it. Like, I think it might just be angry that it's stuck in there. Like, I imagine if I got left alone in a prison for centuries on end, I'd be pretty mad too.
That was my thought, but now I am too worried it would really hurt one of us.
I'm glad you all were thinking the same as me. I wanted to free it, but I didn't want to say something and you all make fun of me.
Yeah.
No.
It is dangerous and really hurt Darius, and I do not want to take the risk that it would be invisibly coming after us and could.
Maybe it would
Hurt
be
us
invisibly
anywhere.
grateful.
If I could talk to it, I would be more trusting, but I do not speak its language.
Yes, if only if you could understand what it was saying. I mean, was it yelling at us when we were fighting it?
I mean, who knows? I cannot say.
It wasn't yelling at you. It literally just, well, you were seeing stars, so you really weren't hearing anything. After you left the circle, you heard sort of wispy, sounds of air, which you presume is language. Yes, something like that. Parcel tongue, in a way. You don't know what it's saying, but it seems to say something. Hey, look, it seems to be trapped, and you think if you disrupt the circle, obviously something could get in or out. Now, what happens after it goes in or out, who knows about that? Maybe it runs away, maybe it kills you, maybe it kills everyone else. Who knows?
I say we let it out.
I do not agree.
It's a big risk. I agree. If we could talk to it and make sure that it understood that we were letting it out because, we want it to have its freedom.
Maybe after all is finished here, we go back to address it. But not while we have other things so dangerous within threatening
We have
us.
a long list of things to do after this place is cleared.
No, I
There's a
mean,
list?
once we're done with
Like,
this...
directly after.
Yes, I do not mean after all is said and done. I mean, once we have stopped the Zolgas here.
Yeah, and then we gotta free the dinosaurs, and then we gotta free that invisible puncher.
Maybe.
Hmm.
The dinosaurs, certainly, although they seem almost like herd animals, and it might be difficult considering the one has eggs. But finding a way to make a better ramp, perhaps the Hermitage can help us, considering they are natural priests. They might be able to help with the animals.
That's a
We
good
can
idea.
ask Harlock.
Wish we could get a message to him relatively easily.
Hmm.
Anyone have their cell phone number?
I do not have any magic that would assist in such a way, unfortunately.
Hmm. And there's magics that can let people understand people. I've seen that happen in Escadar.
I do actually have a spell that links minds.
Hmm. That sounds risky to get close to it, but if you could, would you be able to communicate with it?
I don't think so. Looking
Oh.
at the spell, I don't think it's dependent on language.
Does it have a language
so?
keyword?
No, it's just divination and mental.
What spell is it?
Mind link. Mentally impart to that target an amount of information in an instant that could otherwise be communicated in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
but
it's pure.
you impart. It doesn't impart
No.
to you.
No, but
Right.
it's also pure information. It's pure information. There's no language dependency listed.
Yeah,
so,
I just
You
have to
could
go up
impart-
and touch it.
You could impart that we want to help and we're going to free you.
But anyway,
But if
Um,
you mess with us, we will nuke you from orbit.
yeah.
Because if we went in prepared, we could whoop it, I think.
It would be better to have a full telepathic communication, or actually learn its language. Perhaps
Yeah.
Harlock could help there as well. Harlock knew of the binding runes at least,
And
and
That
we
is
still
true.
walked into them.
Well, right, but we didn't see anything. I mean, the thing was invisible. How do we know? And it was on the other
Yeah.
side of 2 secret doors.
True. At
But
at
now I
any
know.
rate, I do not think we let it go until we are finished with the Zolgas here.
Yeah, I suppose. Maybe next time we should bring someone from the circus with us to act as, like, I don't know, a messenger. Watch our stuff.
That would seem dangerous for them.
I can't believe that I forgot for the last few episodes that Riley even exists.
Who's Riley?
The wolf.
Oh, yeah. Send Riley back.
No, Riley's at the... You left Riley at the circus.
Oh, we didn't forget. We intentionally left him there. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you
Yeah.
didn't forget about Riley. You left him there.
Yeah, to be taken care of and start his training.
Continue his training. Continue.
Well,
Sure.
I'll tell you, Hap is thinking, if there's some way to tame those dinosaurs, that would make quite an interesting addition to the circus.
I do have train animal. It's one of my feats, so I could
That's
train
cool.
them.
Well, if you can train him at least rudimentarily enough to follow us and not try to murder us, we
I
can
trained
try to get him out.
Bardoff how to do a kung fu act with me. I think we'll be fine.
That's true.
Well, you've never trained dinosaurs before, so this one's going to be new even for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an idea. Now, this might sound dumb, but they're pretty tough, and they have all those like thick, bony plates on their outsides. What if they just roll down the outside? I know it's steep, but they're pretty tough. If you could teach them to roll over, we could teach them to roll over off the...
Oh, I can't teach them
off the
anything
tower.
here. I'd have to get them back to the circus first.
I think I do some acrobatics.
Yeah.
Well, they have to roll up the ramp. That's the problem.
What ramp?
We might be able
The
to guide
stairs
them
and ramp. Remember, it
with
goes
food.
It goes up 40 feet, and then there's the ledge, and then it goes down 40 feet.
Yeah, I thought the down was the problem. Up is just going upstairs.
It's not a stairs. It's like a ramp. Remember?
It's like a rickety ramp, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how big is it?
Oh, both are. Both are.
Ahara,
Everything's rickety in this place and old
All
and
right.
hard to get up
Ahara,
and
I
down.
have
Yeah.
seen you hold a large branch or tree, yes?
Yeah.
And Darius, you can hold one of those cows?
I can.
We could tie a cow to the end of a large tree and then slowly have them follow the cow as we hold the tree, and then they will walk up and out until they get the cow.
That's a heck of a stick and a heck of a carrot, but yeah, it might work.
Yes, yes. Carrot stick. But with cow in tree.
All right. Well, maybe we'll do that when we head out of here so we can lead them back to the circus, and then we'll can actually make some pens for them and take care of them proper.
I don't know. Darius is pretty strong. He should be able to lift them up and push them out.
Oh God.
I mean, they can
I
only
have,
weigh
can I have
like
one?
no, they weigh like 3 tons each.
Oh yeah, no way. Not yet. Not until I'm superhero
Actually,
level.
it occurs to me that we might want to bring Hollock in here afterwards anyway. He used to come here, and depending on what is going on here, we might want someone guarding over the space. What was the name of the strange priest? You had mentioned it, Hap.
What strange priest?
Bellini, the visiting priest. The one that came and seemed to encourage the demonic worship. I would expect we would find her here. Although working with Zolgas would be strange, but perhaps they serve the same demon. That is the name of the priestess that Harlock mentioned. Maybe she has interest in the orb on top of the tower. These are things I am watching for as we travel through the rooms. But I have seen no presence of her, so I assume likely atop or hiding in the second floor. There were only 2 floors aside from the top, unless there are hidden chambers, which there's at least one. I'm sorry, perhaps I have ranted on too much of my ruminations.
You're correct. There could be more hidden rooms and other secrets this place holds.
I spend a lot of time thinking of all the dangers and risks around us and try to watch for clues and information that might benefit us.
All right. Well, I would say that perhaps you could figure out some way to get the dinosaurs out. First thing you're going to have to do is sort of calm them down, because it looks like although they accepted your meat, they seem to have been all fairly expertly trained by the Zolgaths. So it's sort of like taking somebody else's dog. So you're going to have to think that one over. But
Why
you know,
don't I
it might
go?
be possible.
Why don't we have me go make like nature checks with them? Like you can do it like a few times before we go. Try and get some headway with them.
If you want, you let me know.
Yeah.
While they're all resting up, you can go over and sort of see what you can do with these puppies.
Yeah, I think we'll do that, but I don't want to go by myself just in case something bad happens.
I'll go.
Okay, let's go feed some meat to these dinosaurs and we'll do nature checks.
Yep, you two go. We'll just be back here, keeping the camp safe.
All right, you go do that.
I just want to make checks to try and get them just comfortable around us to where they don't see us as a threat or as something that they need to bite.
Yeah, you
Ahara bites?
you go back.
I
to
mean,
your,
I can.
You go back to your area. They seem to be very protective of the eggs. If you remember, there's like 2 eggs in the nest, and they see you, and they seem to be threateningly swinging their tails at you, and seem to be, one is sitting on the nest, and the other one is sort of walking back and forth near the rocks. What's interesting is you can tell these things could easily smash through these rocks, because they're just 4 feet tall. Like, nothing is preventing them from doing it. They just sort of seem to like it here, or I don't know. It's just they're just hanging out in this place. And there's also, don't forget, that large hut in the upper left-hand corner too.
Yeah, I just want to get real low to the ground. Darius, stand back a bit. I want to get real low to the ground.
Yeah, I'll be out of the way.
Yeah, I want to get some of our dried meat from our rations and get real low. I'll scoot up just a little bit closer, and I want to start making nature checks while I while I try to pacify them.
Well, you definitely give them the meat, and they take the meat, although they're still kind of threatening as you get a little too close to the... If you get too close to the stones, they start to make noise, not growling, but sort of howling, and start whipping their tails back and forth.
If they take the meat, I immediately start backing away. This was successful. They took the meat, and we're good.
Yeah, they'll take the meat, but as soon as you get anywhere near the stones, they seem to be very, very protective of the nest.
Okay, then I'll back up to Darius again. This was good. This was good. They're learning. We'll try again later.
And now you got a good chance to look at these things. They're large animals. I mean, they're obviously animals. Dinosaurs. And Hap can know that they're not good, they're not evil, like all animals, they're neutral. So, you have a chance to perhaps sway them with probably enough food. You don't know exactly what to do about those eggs, because that's going to be a problem in the nest. You also know that these things are easily your equivalent plus. That's just one of them, let alone two. These things will make the invisible stalker look like a pushover.
Yeah, seeing it or not will not help you against its giant tail.
Yeah, its tail is gargantuan, will easily just break your head in half. Its feet are huge. You can tell getting hit by that tail, if it doesn't kill you outright, will probably knock you out or stun you or something. And of course, you figure they probably can trample you to death too. So these things you do not want to fool around with. These are like the heavy hitters. Why they were brought up here and what the purpose was, you're not sure. But unlike the little velociraptors that you very easily dispatch, these things are walking tanks.
Well, we're getting somewhere. Progress was made.
Yeah. Might need some extra help with this one. Might even need a druid to help you out with this one.
Hey, Atron even suggested the help of Harlock and the Hermitage. I mean, that is progress.
Yeah, they're coming a long way.
Harlock is a priest.
Druid.
Yeah, but I mean,
Well,
Next
no.
level, my nature will go to expert, and so I'll be even better at training animals.
Gozra is one of the teachings of Gozra is that they are the protector of all animals.
Aw,
So how
that's
about
nice.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe Hap might be interested in Gozra. They do love animals. They love them.
Gozer is about destructive energy too. Hap doesn't like having destructive energy.
I mean, nature can be dangerous.
You are destructive energy.
I
You're
know-
like
I
a
know.
walking time bomb.
Yeah, but she didn't choose
My
to be
name is
that.
Hap. I want to free you. Then I'll burn all your flesh off. Oh,
Yeah,
lovely.
Hap doesn't want to murder. She wants to use her power to thrill and entertain.
Did you ever see the movie Firestarter with
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore?
Hey, Drew Barrymore.
That's Hap in
Yeah.
a nutshell. She doesn't mean to burn you to death, but it happens.
Just wait till all of her friends turn on her and she loses it as she tries to become Fire Lord.
Mm-hmm.
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 Good day, Hotman.
Yeah, I see you.
All right, so you're able to go
Lamio.
in there. You managed to do a little bit of good, maybe. You fed the animals. You have stink off of you. Alhara and Atron were doing who knows.
Yeah, while they were gone,
7
Atron had
minutes in
something to say.
heaven.
While they were gone, Atron had something to say.
Oh.
So, yeah, shortly after they leave to feed and train, Atron would say, I am upset, and I do not know how to voice it.
At me?
No, at myself. I should have been better prepared or considered and warned against stepping within the runes. I should have perhaps, especially as you went first. I was nervous, but I could not think of a good reason to tell you not to go in there. And
It's
then
fine.
Darius got rather hurt.
Yeah, but that's not on you.
I think as I am the most studied in some of these things, it is on me to be warning us and watching for this.
Okay, we looked at the runes, and none of us detected anything strange about them or that would harm us, and I tested them and they seemed fine. We had no reason to believe that there was any other danger. So,
We could have taken a couple more minutes, probably. It will give me pause in the future. I feel responsible. When I was mentioning earlier, I was used to looking for these things. Growing up, there was often games made at testing one's ability to foresee these tricks and dangers and mind games, mental challenges, as well as devising who was honest with you, what was a trick, what was a setup. It is not merely a physical pain or harm that can be practiced in the doll. There are mental challenges and emotional turmoil you must deal with. So I feel responsible, and I do not know how best to handle it.
all right, well, you're not in the doll, and here, we look out for each other and support each other, so you don't need to worry about us being deceptive. But as far as the runes and Darius getting hurt, I mean, that's just part of the job, and sometimes that can be the fun part of the job. I mean, we're exploring an ancient tower with weird runes and strange creatures and invisible things trapped behind magic wards. It's all the stuff that you read about and hear about from stories and song. It's exciting, and sometimes, yes, it is dangerous.
It has taken me too many months to become accustomed and trusting of this. Darius would leave me sweets, and I thought he was trying to make me sick or maybe poison me, because that is what I was accustomed to. And there have been times in the past, and Atron's eyes would stay at the top as their head kind of lowered, looking at Ahara, where I have not been able to understand my own feelings or what was happening. So I am conditioned to be suspecting danger and trickery and false care for myself. I am not being clear enough, and I...
Wait. Darius left you snacks?
Yes, it is very kind of him. Now I recognize this.
Wait, when was this?
After we met, and he somehow figured out that I was not used to sugared things and liked them. So he would leave them for me.
Surprised he wasn't leaving you bacon. Oh, wait, was this before or was this after? Before or after,
Before.
Okay.
I think he was trying to... His very friendly nature made me very wary of him and what his intentions were, because I would have to deal with that often, and the people that I thought were friends were actually tasked with making a challenge of me, because I was not training with the Uskwoods.
Okay. I mean, obviously he was just being nice, and you realize that now, right?
Yes.
He's
yes,
just
I
a
do.
nice...
But now I am limited, and he is getting hurt for it.
No, you're not limited. We're all doing the best we can to keep each other safe. And, as I said, there are dangers. People are going to get hurt. But you've always been there, and that cool new raven wing feather healy thing that you're doing is fantastic. You're helping, you're contributing, we all are. And I think it's taking a team. It's taking the teamwork to get through it.
That is actually Nocticula in her power in some form, so I do not take all credit there.
I mean, but you're here delivering that power. You're the conduit for it, right?
Yes. My point is that there have been things that have happened since we have all met that I know I have not reacted to right, because I am distrusting of closeness and people who would be nice or share any form of intimacy with me, and I recognize this, and I do not know how to handle it, and I am sorry.
I understand. And I'm sorry too for pushing you or assuming things about you that aren't necessarily true. I thought we were ready and we weren't, and now we know. But I have enjoyed all this, I don't know, crazy last few weeks, getting to know you better and going on adventures with you, and it's I'd say let's just move forward from here.
I would like that. Thank you. Yes.
Good. Well, the others are going to be back pretty soon, and I feel like this is time well spent. We could have been doing something else, maybe more fun, but still time well spent.
I do not make fire birds to shoot at, but I could find some way to do this.
Oh, I'm sure you could find a way to amuse me. Let's go see what the others are up to.
Good. Thank you again.
Thank you again.
And then we maybe start down the hallway and they're already approaching?
Yeah.
Sure. And then you guys group up, meet up. Hap can tell you all about their dinosaur encounter.
Oh, and I will.
And then some. She's starting to think, if I could actually tame those dinosaurs, I can ride them in the show. And boy, wouldn't they be fun? Some people ride horses, but I get to ride dinosaurs. And then we could even use its tail, in the construction. And, well, of course, got to be a little careful because these things could probably even beat up bears. And so you got to be real careful around them. But
I'm already thinking of what they could do in the act.
Boy, here we go. It's gonna be Hap and the dinosaur.
Woo!
Hap and the Dinosaurs. It sounds like a new band.
And a very creeped out wolf who's like, what are these things?
Yeah, the wolf is not gonna like this.
And the bear is gonna be like, what the?
I know, you're coming in. You keep getting larger and larger creatures. Before you know it, you're coming in with like a T-Rex. Like, hey, look at what I got.
She flies in on a rock or something.
Yo, jeez. Oh.
I think I would name the T-Rex Thomas.
Not Sue?
Nope.
Thomas Rex.
Thomas Rex.
Oh,
I got the reference.
Wait, that's a reference to something?
Sue is.
I know what
Yeah.
Sue is. But yeah, Sue's a reference to, the famous one.
Yeah, T-Rex at the Field Museum.
Okay, let's do a quick recap of what has occurred because a lot has happened. You woke up. You went upstairs and you found really stinky Zolgaths that went pop like a zit when you killed them. And Darius got covered in lovely Zolgath sauce. And then you saw a rune on the floor and you thought, what's the worst that can happen? Well, I'll tell you what can happen. A invisible stalker can beat the living crap out of Darius. That's what could happen. And then you guys ran away bravely as that thing was kicking your ass. And then you retreated and you're downstairs and you're all cleaned up. But we got some new icons. So I put icons on people's characters so we kind of remember what's happening. So let's go through the icons. So we have the light bulb icon, which I put on everyone's character if you have a light on you, so we remember who's carrying around lights. And then we have some new icons. We have the red dot on Darius. The red dot means, so we don't forget, that his beautiful tattoo is pulsating, saying, use me gently, lovingly, no problem. But
Steve,
it's there. It's there. What?
Can we talk about the other icon on Darius's
I'm
forehead?
getting to it.
Steve, this looks like a stinky poop.
It is.
It's a stinky poop.
It's a stinky poop.
Why does he have a stinky poop on his head?
Poop because he got covered, if you remember last episode, covered in Zolgath guts and goo. Because they kept exploding on him, if you remember. And then he tried to clean it off, but I'll tell you, I think he stinks so bad, you guys might have to start making rolls. I think you might have the stench ability now, Darius. That's all. Oh, there goes Hap. She's running away. Everyone's walking away from Darius. Stinky
That's all right.
poo.
I always carry around Axe body spray. Shh. Oh no, it made it worse.
Well, in that case, I'm going to have to put another stinky poo on you. That's That's not going to work. I hate to break it to you. That's only
that
gonna
would be the
make it
worst combo.
I know. That's just going to make the poo
Poop and
smell. Yeah, the poop smell masculine. So now you smell like masculine poop.
That doesn't help anybody.
Ew.
No, it doesn't. I do like how the poop is sad and it's right on your forehead. Maybe that's a new
very
tattoo
good.
you can get. In fact, I'm going to say that the tattoo on your arm moves up to your forehead and turns itself into a poo.
So I will have to use the power out of shame.
Well,
To
it's
remove
probably
it.
not. Well, here's the thing. To your party, you stink, but I tell you, I think the Zolgaths might find you kind of attractive.
Oh my gosh.
They're like, we weren't really paying attention to you when you first came into our little lair, but
I'm seeing you in a whole new light.
yeah, something's really appealing about you
Oh,
tonight.
damn, Darius. You're smelling fine.
If any of the Zolgas talk like that, I'll throw a desk at them.
All right, so I'm going to use a fire
Good.
hose of prestidigitation to clean magic
Thank you.
areas.
Thank you. Do it twice.
I'm going
Twice?
to maximize empower it. I'm going to use like a 3rd level spell slot to clean Daria.
Yeah, that's how much it takes.
You're going to have to use it to the point of where, what is it? If you use a cantrip for 10 minutes, you're exhausted and can't use it for an hour. You're going to have to use it the full 10 minutes until you're just, I'm so tired. You just wore me out. I'm cantripped out.
I use it for 9.5 minutes. That's how long I do it.
I'm going to take a quick dive through a gelatinous cube just to kind of get the first layer of skin off me.
So you use it so much you can't.
No. You use it so much that you can trip from exhaustion.
Ooh,
All right,
that was
I'll take-
a stretch.
I'll
There we
accept
go.
that.
Look, so now I replaced the poop. Now you're sparkly clean. Look at that. Look at that new
Now everything
icon.
smells you because you smell so unnaturally clean.
Now you glisten and gleam.
I made you smell like a cookout. When you're driving through a neighborhood and you're like somebody's grilling out. That's what you smell like.
Otteron produces a bottle of baby oil from their pack for your muscle contest.
Oh, thank you very much.
He's always oiled. He
I
always,
have my own.
yeah. He has his natural
bacon
juices.
grease.
Bacon grease.
When in doubt.
When in doubt, shove a bunch of bacon in your mouth?
No, when in doubt, use bacon grease to grease up. As a muscular person, you have to be greased.
Brother, do all of your statements end with bacon? When in doubt, something bacon?
I didn't bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
You do smell much cleaner now.
Thank you.
I think I could tolerate walking behind you now upstairs if you are ready.
I am ready.
I think we did finish resting, right? Is that where we left off? Was at resting?
Yep.
Yeah, so no spells have been cast because we rested.
We didn't rest
No.
overnight. We were just
No,
doing
no.
a series of 10-minute rests.
Oh, I thought we did like a big old
No,
rest.
no.
No, you just got up.
It got a little extended, I think, because there was some bad medicine rolls or something.
I don't think
Oh,
I've ever
no.
seen a bad medicine roll from this
Maybe,
group.
maybe not.
No. There was
no.
something going on in the tower. It was affected by severe heat for a couple of hours, and then you went outside and you relaxed, if you remember.
Oh,
and then
nice.
you went upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then you found the goo and the Invisiboy, and now you're back downstairs, and you can go home because the adventure's over. That was a lot
that's
of
good
fun.
to know.
Yeah. Everyone
that
lived
was
happily
fast.
ever after.
Okay, cool. So what are we playing next?
Oh, sorry. I misspoke.
I'm interested in this Star Wars game. I want to try
Not
X-Wing. Let's do an
even
X-Wing
I was going to say
podcast.
dibs on something with a funny voice. I could do a droid.
Yeah,
Query,
you could.
How would
Let's
you
hear your
like me to
droid.
kill a over-aggressive droid?
That's not how Star Wars droids talk, Vanessa. Have you
That's
even
how
seen Star Wars?
Star Wars droid talks. My favorite Star Wars droid.
Which one?
Correction, a very specific Star Wars
HK-47.
droid. That's the one.
Okay, HK-47 is the best one. Correction, Master. Not all meat bags are insignificant. He's the best.
Assertion. Your company is tolerable.
Okay. Darius is all clean. Alhara, who knows what she's doing, Hap and Ataran are sitting in the corner playing tiddlywinks. What are you doing? You just gonna hang out here? Are we done? Are you gonna go kill things?
I feel like we could make a nice home here.
I mean,
Like,
did we
this room's
rest?
pretty
Like, are we
cozy.
energized? Are we ready again? Does
I
Darius
am
not
ready to
smell
proceed
like...
upstairs.
Yeah, good point. Is everybody's hit points okay? Let's get moving. If
Yes, we're all good. I feel we're good.
All right, Steve, let's go back upstairs.
Ninja, vanish. Oh, that's right. I was 1 hit point down from my false life because they threw a rock or something at me. Darn invisible stalkers.
I'll get you every time.
Yeah.
Right, you thought you were safe outside the circle, and then he threw something at you, and you're like, damn it!
What
that
a
invisible
jerk!
Stalker is a jerk!
Do we proceed the same way, or do we go in the other direction this time?
You go up the stairs, they're really steep. Now you see, you can go north where the bile bearers are dead and stinking up the joint, or you can go south. Who knows what's going down there, but it's dark to the south.
Did
Dark,
we
I tell you.
Did we finish exploring the north side? Let's just finish the north side real quick, just to check it off the list.
We didn't really get to explore technically since we had to avoid the invisible stalker, but we didn't come to an end, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, I still see some fog of war over there, so let's just go hit it. One of you melee people, move. Let's go.
Which way did you want to go?
We're going north. We're going to finish the
North?
place that we already explored.
I thought we had done that.
No, there's a little bit to the... if you look down the hallway, there's a little bit down the hallway that we didn't finish.
I'm wondering if it is like downstairs, and it will just circle around.
Isn't that where the dinosaurs are?
That was
No.
in the downstairs, not the upstairs.
Oh.
Yeah, there's another set of rocks up here that we didn't sneak past yet.
Okay, yes, so you walked past the room with the runes and the invisible stalker, which is north of you. So you're in a very small hallway going to the west. Now, there's light coming from the south. And again, 3 of those stone pillars. And in front of you, you see bales of hay that are on the ground that look like beds. And you can hear some small commotion coming from the south. Whispers and other small little things. What do you do? Oh, and you can also see a pillar to the southwest. A very, natural pillar that's part of this actual tower, as opposed to these rock formations, which you know are not.
All right. I think Alhara is going to check out these formations in front of us to make sure they're not trapped like the ones downstairs.
Okay, give me a sec. You look at them, and unlike the ones downstairs where you actually saw strings and traps put between the blocks, these are definitely not trapped. You're pretty sure.
Okay. All right. Let's squeeze by and try not to disturb anything.
Be careful.
A squeeze.
Okay. Stop.
Alhara will
In
go
the
first.
name of love.
Okay,
In
if
the
we're
name
doing
of traps, stop in
as
the
you
name
could
of
tell
combat.
by the whispering, I'm using a stealthy exploration action.
Which gives you.
Lets me roll stealth for initiative, just in case there's things in here that want to kill us.
No, there's nothing in here except for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 things in here. Don't worry about them.
Yeah, that's
Yay,
that's kinda what I
stinky
expected.
things.
Roll for combat!
Mass homicide.
Okay, that's a really long initiative order.
I just see a bunch of friends for Hap.
Let's see. Alhara, what is your initiative? Do you get a bonus? Because you actually are tied with some people, so you can probably go a little above them.
Yeah, maybe. So my stealth bonus is a +10 as opposed to my perception, which is a +8. So if I'm using stealth for initiative, which in this case I would be, it would be 2 points higher.
Look at that. You moved up 2. You moved almost to the head of the class. Not quite,
That's pretty good though.
but almost. So as you go around the corner, both Alhara and Darius are hit in the face with a pungent, though familiar smell. As you knew this whole place, you're kind of getting a little nose numb to it because this whole place kind of stinks. But now you're actually in what looks like a lair. And in front of you, you see one Zolgath warrior. There's like another one maybe hiding behind a pillar, and then another one behind that. And you see some wolves that are just hanging out. And they seem like they were semi-ready for you. Like, they're not totally surprised by you, but maybe they were waiting, but you never showed up because you went downstairs and hung out for a while and healed up. But after all that commotion with the bile bearers, they sort of knew there was something up, so they were kind of getting ready, but they got bored. But now they're back. So who has to give me rolls? Who's in the stink cloud? It looks like Alhara and Darius are. Just give me fort saves. Let's see where we
Oh
end up.
no.
If we're getting nose blind, can we get bonuses to it?
I don't think that'll save my nat 1.
Well, Darius gets a 24, and Alhara gets a natural 1.
Boo.
You mean yay? So critical failure, your second one, and you take a -5 foot status penalty to your speeds for one.
Not remembering just how bad the stench was, because she's had to deal with Darius for so long. She takes a nice slow deep breath as she comes into this room and immediately starts gasping and gagging and staggering against the north wall, just like, oh gosh.
Darius is totally fine, and Darius is up. Look at that.
All right. Look
Darius,
at that.
you're fine. You're like, smells like victory.
I'm used to it now. Let me see what's going on in here.
I mean, so I give the audience a bit of an idea of what's going on. There's a north-south hallway that's very large, with pillars every 15 feet. In between the middle pillars, there's 4 pillars. In between pillars number 2 and 3, there's a huge bonfire that's giving off weird shadows. And there's like 24 straw beds all over this place. Obviously,
They're not like difficult terrain or anything, right? They're just
no. Other than the fact that you might get something kind of disgusting on your feet or shoe or foot. Oh man, you're just covered in gunk now because you just walked through it.
We will prestidigitate it right off later. So I'm moving 20 feet in, and then I take the mountain stance.
Give me
Swelling.
another fortitude save.
Another fortitude save?
Yes, because those were just the warriors. Like I can take that oh my lord, who is this?
Even better.
Who's this tall glass of water? Because he stinks even more.
Do I critically succeed, and I love the smell now?
You don't even come close. 26 isn't even close to critically succeeding.
Oh,
because
okay.
this is a powerfully strong Zolgath with a powerfully strong smell. So you could bottle it and make it extra strength.
A stink
Zolgath.
bomb.
Yes. Anyhow, you're fine.
Okay.
You see more wolves. You're up. Oh,
There's a lot of
mountain
wolves in here,
stance.
and a bunch of stinky things. I move. I mountain stance. I flurry of blows on the
Oh,
Ashagith.
Asha Gif. He's so handsome.
Maybe he's in the Zulgath 2021 calendar, but I'm still punching him.
Aw. Didn't even get to go yet.
First strike. 21 to hit.
Zolgath, he's like, you hit me, you pain in the butt.
All right, 5 points of damage.
That's true.
Second strike. 22 and the same amount of damage.
Consistent.
DC 20, stunning fist check, please.
Oh
That's the
no.
no. Lose an action.
Lose an action. Lose an action.
And I am done.
Look at that. I gave him a little snail. Isn't that cute?
I like
love
it.
That's a good snail.
Adorable.
It's so cute. The wolf goes. Wolf. Smelling Alhara's weakness.
Oh,
Lunges.
I don't know if he smells it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, do the wolves still have their scent, or did they ruin it?
Who knows?
I mean, the smell of my vomit's probably a new and interesting smell.
It probably is. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay, it takes 2 action. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, my God. Wolves move 40. Look at that. They're fast. Damn, wolves are fun.
Dang.
And then this wolf is going to bite Alhara because that's what wolves do.
Oh no.
Does the 22 hit you?
It does.
Yeah. 9 points of damage.
Ooh.
And then, since its last action was a success, knockdown! Boom! You're down.
Sure I am.
That's it. Wolf number 2 is like, oh, there's blood in the water. Runs up, attacks you again. Wolf Jaws. 13, but you're flat-footed and probably still misses you.
You know that a
Yep.
wolf can smell blood in the water from a mile away?
Mm-hmm. That's a shark. You know, Lauren, if you knew any biology whatsoever, specifically marine biology,
Yeah, check
you
your
might
Trapper
know
Keeper
that
for your
it's-
biology notes.
I'll have to check
Seriously.
my Trapper Keeper.
It tries to hit you again, but misses. So it tries to bite you, even though you're down on the ground. Even though you should be easy pickings. The wolf.
O'Hara is like throwing up and kicking and just trying to flail about and make sure this wolf can't get close to her.
Oh, but there's a third wolf! Oh no, it's a pack!
Oh my
Pack
gosh.
animals are swarming, O'Hara! Swarm, swarm!
Of course they
Oh,
are.
wait, you're sickened, so that's actually a -3. Still misses. And the last attack. Come on, wolf!
Am I only sickened 1 or am I sickened 2?
Second one. That is an 18. That should hit you because it's
That'll hit, yeah,
-3.
with the -3 total. I got
Damn.
2 from flat-footed and
9 points of damage. Oh wait, you know what?
I was gonna say, are they the same type of penalty?
That wolf's algorithm doesn't actually roll anything. It just
Yeah,
is
that's
10
actually a mistake. I just realized that. Hold on.
You will take 9 damage for the rest of this fight.
Yeah, sickened is a status penalty.
I still rolled it anyhow, so it didn't
Jeez.
matter. I know, is that funny? Let me do it again.
999.
Okay, you take exactly, because I messed up the algorithm, you take 1 more point of damage. That's it. So, sorry about that. Made a mistake. Anyhow, it's not so bad. Only 10
It's
points
fine.
of damage, and Hap is up. Hap in the name of love.
What's
I can't really
happening?
see anything though. Like with these pillars in the way, like I can make out that things exist beyond them. That's about it.
And you can definitely see wolf shapes tearing at O'Hara, but you know, behind a couple of pillars.
Right.
I can't really see. You should see from this side. It's bad. Like,
I'm
you can't
gonna,
see nothing.
well, I will take them and
It's
make
a
them
little
small.
unrealistic, but
They're 4 feet tall.
yeah, you can see over
I
them.
can't see over them. Well,
You
get
should
them out.
remove the fog of war from them then, if you can see over it.
Yeah, if I can see over them. Then again, though, I mean, I'm not, much taller than 4 feet. So.
You're 5 foot something.
Yeah. Wait, I think I'm like.
You're 3'2"?
I think I'm like 5'2".
That's a whole
Yeah.
foot and 2 inches
Yeah.
over 4
Yeah.
feet.
Because like I can tell that I think this. Oh, there we go. So those are wolves, and that's Alhara. Okay.
Oh, now it looks scary.
Okay, now
that's
I
O'Hara.
removed them. Yeah, okay,
All right.
I guess. All right, now I removed it. I didn't realize how big they were, so I made them. I just removed them, but they're there, so it's going to be difficult for you unless you just want to smash through them Hulk style. You can either go through them difficult terrain to try to sneak through them, or Hulk smash through them and knock them over.
I mean, if you don't want to sneak or smash, what just kind of moves through them? What does that?
That's Hulk smash.
Hulk smash is just like okay.
Moves through them. Yeah.
No, just
Well, you
just
treat them like difficult
squeeze.
terrain, yeah.
Difficult terrain.
I'll just do it's like right in front of me. I'll just do the difficult terrain thing. Let me measure my things here. This is 5, 10.
Make it
15,
happen.
15, 20. I'm going to regret what I'm about to do. But
Do
I gotta
it.
save Alhara. She's got a whole pack of wolves on her. Alright, so I'm gonna move forward, and then I'm 2 squares to get through the difficult terrain.
Give me fort saves. 2
Yep.
fort saves.
That's what I was afraid of. I'm gonna fail both of
First,
them.
you smell something that smells like Darius, and then you smell something that smells like Darius when he first gets up in the morning.
Okay.
All right. Well, the first one is fine. The first one, you're like, I smell that every day. That's not so bad.
I don't even want to press the button. I know this next one's gonna be so bad.
Let's see it.
Oh, you did it to yourself. 14 fortitude save. You're like, that one's not smell. Oh, that one's bad.
I'm
That
a caster.
one's
Fort is not
stinky."
exactly my best skill.
Well,
Alright,
you
so
didn't critically say fail, so you're only sickened 1.
Okay. Alright. I can live with that because I have to get Alhara out of here. I have 2 actions left. I will use them for a level 2 Burning Hands to hit all
Very
3 of these
nice.
wolves. So.
Fantastic.
Oh no!
Oh, nice.
Oh no! That's not good.
That's
I
some
think
really
I made
good
a
damage.
mistake in Hap's algorithm. That's not good. Oh no! 44 points of damage per wolf. I better make the same. Holy crap! How many of these things are you hitting?
All
Well,
3.
let's see, 5 feet in front. So this space. Oh, here I'll
Oh,
just
you
get the
hit
ruler.
O'Hara. I think you did it by accident.
No, I didn't.
I don't know. You sure?
It's these 3 spaces.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I know.
And it's these
Damn,
that I
man.
can't see. It's these spaces that I can't
There's
see.
nothing there yet. Oh boy,
Okay.
here we go. Here comes the reflex save. I have a feeling there's going to be 3 very dead wolves.
Oof.
29!
Damn.
Number 2. Oh,
Fail.
Number 6 fail. Oh, 2 of them make it, so 10 points on number 1 and number 2.
Womp womp.
And then the second one, 20 points of damage. Okay, the one that you actually hit looks really bad. And the other 2 are like, they're like crying. They're crying. You see them whimpering. Hap, don't you love
my
animals?
These are mangy. They're like.
Oh, wait a second.
Gangrene?
You're
No.
sickened. It did make the saving throw because it rolled a 20. That's only a 19. Oh.
That is true.
Gross.
It thought it was burnt, and then number 6 realizes, hey, wait a second. She's sickened. I made my saving throw. Aha! And it comes back to life and looks much better.
That is something a wolf would say.
That is
Wait,
what a wolf will say.
Didn't
That is
one
what
of them
wolf
have
would
a
say.
16?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, when I had
Oh, you're
16. It was 20,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry. I
29,
was
20,
wrong.
and 16.
Yeah, 2 save and 1 is, in a rough.
Okay,
rough
I was
spot.
wrong. It went back and went, oh, wait, I did my math wrong. I actually did take 10 points of damage.
Wolves can't do math.
Wolves aren't good at math. Everyone knows that. Now comes to my favorite part of the evening. This
There's
is
some
the-
weird shit in this tower, let me tell you.
Well, watch this. You want to see weird stuff? The Zolgath warrior Hap sees, Alhara sees, and Darius. And this one runs
I see
away.
a Zolgath? I don't see any Zolgaths.
Runs away around the corner. And you think, that's weird. And then you start hearing a gong going off and echoing throughout the entire tower. You hear bong, 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 bong.
Who are they
bong,
gonna call?
bong.
Oh no.
Adventure Busters?
There's like 4 guys in here, max.
Now, you know what? They're just doing their imitation of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Don't worry about it. It's just a little ambiance for the combat. You're like, that's nice. He's actually playing us a tune while we fight. Alhara's up.
Ooh, I'm inspired.
Oh my gosh. I'm so afraid. I'm only sickened 1, you said?
You're only sick in 1, but you have a -5 penalty to your speed, but it's only 1 round.
All right, let's try. I'm going to spend an action retching, trying to just like get over this nasty smell I've inhaled. I roll a horrible, horrible 14.
Nope.
I'm so frustrated right now.
You get a -2 on your saves to retch up because it's so
Oh.
gross you can't even like get the retching going.
So I have -1 for sickened, and then another -2 on
Yes.
top of that.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of there.
I'm never gonna get rid of this. Okay, so
I'll never get
Alhara's
this stink out.
got wolves all around. She's sort of lying on her back, kicking, trying to keep the wolves away. She turns over, tries to choke up some vomit, but it's just like her throat is constricted. It's just too tight, and she's just sort of coughing and sputtering. She's going to slowly get up, hopefully not getting bitten by a bunch of wolves. Let's see if they have attack of opportunity.
They do not.
Oh, thank goodness. All right. And then for her third action, she's still holding her bow staff. She's going to just start swinging it around defensively, trying to compensate and defend against these darn wolves. And that's it. I'm done.
Okay, Zolgath Warrior next to... Is that Darius, I see?
Wee wee.
Wee wee.
Wee wee.
Darius, would you like a club or a claw?
I guess claw because it's alphabetically first.
Or jaws. Forgot about
Oh,
that.
go
No,
alphabetic.
yeah, don't go with the jaws.
He's not gonna bite right off the bat.
Yeah. You know what? You got it. Club coming right up.
Oh, sure.
26? Does that hit
Hit.
you? 6 points of damage. Boom. You're like, I specifically asked for the claw. He did not listen to your wishes. Don't you hate when that happens?
I mean, it's like, why did the Zolgath even ask?
I don't
Why
know.
even offer the plate? Like he rolled a tray out of desserts.
This is just confusing.
I know. It's just rude. And then he tries to claw you, but I think that's a critical.
See, that's what happens.
I gotta say, the service here is the worst. I will be leaving a bad review.
Oh, but he almost gets you with the next claw, but
That's a big miss. 22 AC right now.
You're too
Right
strong.
now.
Right now.
All right. Now comes the big boy. The slow boy.
He's slow bead.
He is slow B. And he's like got little stars against his head. Against his head? He's got little stars.
Against his head?
Yeah, he got his little stars above his head.
Beep, beep,
And
beep,
he's like,
beep, beep.
but he had his great axe in his hand, ready to kill you. And
So mean.
let's see what a great axe does against Darius. I think it might hurt. Oh, does
12
25
damage.
hit?
That does hit.
Now give me a fortitude save.
Don't do it.
That's one stinky axe.
Uh-oh, 14.
No.
I think that pushes me back. Is that what it did last time?
No. You get hit and you physically feel weak.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
enfeebled 1.
Uh-oh.
Enfeebled.
You've been poisoned.
It only
Maybe.
lasts for 1 round, so it's not so
That's not too bad.
There we go. I gave you the old man icon. And now he gets to attack you again.
Does he? Oh, he does. He does. One more time.
One more time. -5. Oh, no.
Oh, just got me.
22. Now, does sweep do extra damage?
I think that helps you to hit other targets on your second attack.
When you attack, you get a +1 with your attack roll if you're already tempted to attack. Oh, different target. You're right. There's so many of these little
He
words.
can hit his friend.
He could. Hey, you know what? Give me another fortitude save.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
no.
18.
Oh, yeah.
It actually, you failed, but I don't think it goes up again, does it?
I hope not.
I don't know. So if it says you become enfeebled 1, does that become enfeebled 2 if you already have enfeebled 1?
Does enfeebled stacking stack?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that it doesn't.
What do you think, Alhara? Vanessa?
Does it stack? It would stack if it says it stacks.
Yeah, I
So,
don't think it does.
Yeah, usually if they intend it to be stacking, what'll happen is it'll say if they're already enfeebled, now they're enfeebled 2, or increase the,
Yeah.
the enfeeblement by 1 to a value of maximum of 4 or something like that.
Steve, is it poison? I've got the rules here.
No, it's not poison.
Okay.
But
then-
what does it say with poison now? I'm just
well, this is for
curious.
afflictions.
Yeah, it's
it
not an
says
affliction. Afflictions stack up.
multiple exposures to the same curse or disease have no effect. But for a poison, sailing the initial saving throw against a new exposure increases the stage by 1.
Excellent. Nah, it's just
Nice.
it's just like a ability. Otteron's up, and they have seen all of this, and they are enjoying the gong. Let me tell you,
Inspired.
bang the gong.
Otteron will extend their arms out as raven-like feathers seem to grow up from them. And as they bring their arms together, the feathers go flying and surround Alhara as they use Life Boost. Granting 4 rounds of fast healing 4.
I love this ability.
Yeah. And then Otteron quickly begins to chant Spiritualish Fige Ver. And
Ooh, that's a new one.
floating blue-violet dagger that looks like it's part of Nocticula's crown floats over wolf number 6 and tries to strike
What?
as they
You did
cast
that
Spiritual Weapon.
all in one round? That is cheating.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
23.
No. I think you hit with a 23. 8 points damage.
Yes,
Which
sir.
wolf? Which wolf number?
Number 6.
Number 6.
You sure that's the one you want to kill?
Yeah.
That poor wolf.
And that is my turn.
That was a good turn. I liked it.
Thank you.
Now, as the wolf dies, something interesting happens.
What? We're tired. No, there's too many things.
What?
The spores inside the wolves.
I like how we have
Make
wolf,
them
what,
rise.
1, 2, and 6? Where's 3, 4, and 5?
It
That's the
turns
question, though, right?
into a little quaist.
Oh.
Oh, the quasit's living inside it.
I was wondering why, when you were rolling for the wolves, the label said quaist. Or quasit. I was wondering.
Isn't that cool? I have this new thing where I can change the tokens on the fly. So now you will never
Cool.
know what you're actually fighting. Unless it
I
says
was
it
tricked.
in the thing. But I kept it in there because it was too much work to take out. But in the future, I will change the name so even you won't know. Well, Darius is up. Old man Darius, who's enfeebled 1.
That's pretty cool, though.
If it makes you feel better, I still thought it was a wolf. I just thought it was strange that you had the name wrong.
Yes. Okay.
Action number 1. Let's battle medicine.
No. That's a waste of an action.
No, it's not. It's one of the best. Especially
Not when you-
because it
not
puts
when
me
you
in
do it.
danger.
How when you do
Well,
it?
then you
Let's
should
see.
encourage it.
That's true. Let's see you fail that roll.
That's true.
Oh,
my
just
God,
made
you-
it.
You barely made it.
I just made it.
I don't understand how you're an expert in medicine. You get a plus
I'm an
11,
expert with a +1.
and you have a plus 11, and you still barely make it every time. Barely. You have an 80% chance to succeed.
Oh, it's a good roll, too.
Oh no!
Oh my
Wow,
gosh.
20 points.
Wow.
I'm feeling
Back in
great.
business, baby.
Back to business.
Oh,
We need
great.
Darius
Oh, man.
to study with the healer person from the Legends book. That's what we need.
Yeah. All right, let's flurry of blows this Asha Gif. I'm at
Asha Gif?
-1 because I'm enfeebled.
Enfeebled.
Wait, that medicine check isn't affected by my feebleness, is it?
No, you lose it at the end of the turn, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just strength-based checks and damage.
Oh, my
NDT.
medicine is strength based.
Is it
It's
really?
not.
No,
You
No,
can
then you wouldn't
let
fail.
me push these bones back together.
I squeeze my muscles together to fix the wound. An 18 on it.
Miss.
Miss.
Oh no!
You're enfeebled. You're like, I'm punching like an old man. I can't quite connect.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hold still, you young
That's-
Zolgoth.
That's
I'll
that
show
actually-
you.
That was a critical miss.
One,
Up is
two,
good,
and then
Rob.
the Hail Mary -10. Let's do it.
I think it's minus
Nope.
11. Still miss.
-11. Still a miss. Whiff, whiff, whiff.
No, I'm an old
Hello?
man.
Hello? Someone bring me my pills.
But you feel much better now.
Oh, okay. Woof, that was dangerous.
Because it's only till the end of... I think it's your turn. It's end of his turn or end of the other creature's turn?
It's one entire turn, so it should be at basically the beginning of the other creature's turn, and it'll go away.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to affect you.
Um,
So don't worry about it.
We'll
yet.
find out.
We'll find out. Wolf, in the name of love. What will this wolf do? I think this wolf will cast a spell. Oh no, not a spell.
I hate when wolves cast spells.
Yes.
What?
What? What?
What?
Yeah, wolf casts a spell on Hap.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I know. Give me a will save. Dun, 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 dun.
Normally I'm good at these. Let's see if I am being bewitched. Hey, that's not bad. 21's not bad. Even as a 20, that's not bad.
Okay. You succeed. You are frightened 1.
Son of a gun.
You're feared. Oh, look at this. You're sickened and frightened. Damn, girl.
Yeah, this is like the most annoying thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Well, now it's going to bite you. 17. Think that hits ya.
I don't remember what my armor class is.
Well, it's 18, then you're minus a whole bunch of things.
Well,
And it does 8 points of damage.
No, you're using the wrong thing again.
No,
This
I
is a
rolled
flat-
again.
Did you?
I rolled the second one. It's
Oh, I
it's
see.
1d10 minus 1. That's how much damage it does. So I rolled a
Alright.
9.
Alright.
8 points of damage. And
That's just
you're
bad luck.
You're like, damn, this wolf really knows its spells. And then the next wolf says, you know what? That worked out so well. I'm going to do the same thing. Wolf, cast fear on O'Hara. It's like
Oh,
barking
no.
at you. What?
I kind of like these wolves and their debuffing.
Yeah, give me
Oh,
a
I
will
know.
save. Will saves aren't easy. You can make this. You're not going to make it.
Nat 20. I've had enough of this.
Yeah.
I think the wolf might be a little afraid of you now.
Yeah, it barks, and Ahara is just gonna like gulp down a mouthful of vomit and then stare it down.
Vomit.
Vomit.
Refreshing.
Like the day after a corporate retreat and needing to head home.
It's like if your
gross.
entire combo meal was a milkshake.
Ooh,
That's how it works.
that sounds terrible.
Oh no! But then it bites at you after you try to stare it down, and guess who loses that battle?
Oh, I do not
I
like
just
it.
started healing that. Come on.
I'm pretty sure I just got bit in the face.
Oh no! But it's a mere. That's pathetic. You know how much damage it does to you? It does
20?
2 points of damage to you.
Wait, that's it?
Yes,
It's not a critical?
It's not
it is
4?
a critical.
Is it
Oh, it
4?
is.
It rolled a
4
1.
damage.
I
Oh.
rolled a 1.
Oh.
1 times 2 is 2.
Oh.
So you're like, it's like, "Argh," and it does like, it
Oh.
like gets onto you, but it like hooks on your armor, and it doesn't really get good purchase. So you're like, all right, that wasn't so bad.
I think it's just like, yeah.
Haps up.
All right.
Do it again, Hap.
Can I use one action to kind of get the stink out of my nose? Or at least attempt to?
Sure, of course.
Okay. It's a fort save, I think?
Yes.
Yeah, a hard one.
Yeah, I know. I think I have like a 20% chance to make this. But I want to try. Alright, that doesn't do it. 12 doesn't do it. But I will use 2 actions to cast Flaming Sphere on the wolf in front of me.
Flameo, Hotman.
So I'm going to pull a little bit of fire out of my pocket, and then realize I don't have enough, and I'll use my left hand to pull fire out of the other pocket, put it together, and I kind of sculpt it like it's clay until it's another wolf, just a fiery wolf, one that resembles my good pal Riley because I miss him. Flaming Sphere.
Atron looks curiously
Oh,
at your
no.
pockets like,
You're
what?
doing the flaming sphere?
Yeah,
Where are you putting it?
right in front of me. That way, this wolf gets out of my face.
Burn,
That's actually
baby,
not a
burn.
terrible idea because at least then Flaming Sphere would, stay up for the end of this battle. And there's a lot of things on the battlefield. So you'll probably get a lot of good use out of it.
That's why I use spiritual weapon.
Oh no!
I'm glad this wasn't a terrible idea, Vanessa.
No, it's a
Thank
great
you.
idea. No, it's really good. I'm just a virtual pat on the back for you.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I didn't get one.
A virtual pat on the back for you too.
27.
hug.
The Quasit Wolf makes its save, so it takes no damage, but it is on top of it. Wait, do you have one more action?
No, that was my 3.
Okay. You hear the gong going off in the southern portion. You hear bong, 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 bong. And then Zolgath is running back around the corner. Alhara's up.
Oh,
boy.
can you please take my fear condition away?
No.
You could take it away yourself.
Please? Can
No,
I?
No, it happens when it's the wolf's turn.
No, it's on the end of my turn. On the end of
Fear,
each character's
yeah.
turn, that character reduces their fear condition by 1.
Correct.
Man, these rules are very complex.
Yes, they are.
All right, so Alhara heals for 4 points of damage thanks to that wonderful healing hex. And then she is going to, I gotta retch. I gotta get rid of this. She starts to sputter and cough and try to right herself once again as her vision blurs. Oh my goodness. I only rolled a 6, so I doubt that's gonna make it.
Nope.
Can I try again this turn? Is there a penalty?
Yeah. No, I don't
I'm gonna
think
try
so.
again. I gotta get rid of this stupid penalty. Holy crap! I rolled a 3. This is the worst. I can't roll
Just
anything.
accept this stink into your heart.
Did we even roll against the leader? Is that the one that you? I can't even tell. There's so many now that you're.
I don't know. You
like-
had
Yeah,
me roll
we did.
once,
We
and I
doubled.
crit failed, and you just didn't even have me roll again.
Oh, right, right.
And then, jeez. Okay. All right. Third action. Gonna keep trying to parry. Keep trying to get these wolves off me. And that is gonna be it for me.
Oh, the warrior's up. The warrior. Well, Darius.
Mm-hmm.
The warrior took your
He is
Your
the
ideas-
warrior.
heart to heart and said, you know what? That was a good idea that you had about
Claws
using the claw first. So first he's going to do is...
Like, I'm here to help.
Going to move up there. And flank
Oh
you.
no! Oh no! Chill.
And
First,
then...
no! Stand still, my
Oh,
friend. I
well, it
want
doesn't.
to
It
punch
doesn't
you.
know. It doesn't know about that.
doesn't know. I'm glad. Let
Nope.
me just tell you. Here's how this goes.
It's trying to move, trying to flank you, trying to show you
Come
its claw.
on. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't stop him on a crit. He
No,
doesn't
no.
move. Yeah.
So he's like, I'm gonna move. Hey, that hurt. You're not supposed to do that. You get the club.
Oh.
Oh no!
Well, there goes that good heal.
20
Oh my
points
gosh.
of damage. That totally negated that heal of yours.
Ah,
wow.
man.
And he'll club again.
Steve, why do you roll like this?
That's how it goes.
What?
Hit.
Oh, I hit again. 10 points of damage.
I honestly think it's just the fact that, and this is like an age-old thing in these games, is that you have fewer actions than the enemy does, so you have fewer chances to get the nat 20s that they do.
Well, if
True.
you read Jason's column today, he goes on, there's no such thing as luck. Which is totally
Yeah.
false, because there completely is, because I am incredibly lucky. All right, the leader's laughing. Because it has.
I'm
its
laughing
great-
too.
It has its great axe up, and it sees this, and now he realizes you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble, boy.
You're gonna have to use the tattoo of the
I
stinky
might-
poo.
Oh no!
Oh no. Not a crit.
18, 28, 16
16.
points of damage. Give me a fortitude save.
Max damage. You're either rolling
a
max
fort
on
save?
the 20 or max on the
Yeah.
damage.
Well, you're at 2 points. Oh no!
17.
You turned back into an old man.
-1 in feebles.
One more. I mean, 2 more.
Oh yeah.
Second attack. He tries to hit you. Oh,
That is
No.
still a miss.
that is
miss.
barely.
He needs a
miss.
20 now because I'm flanked.
That's correct. 18. So he tries to hit you again. He's like, whoosh, and you like just duck, and you're like bleeding, gore coming out of you. God knows what else. And last but not least, the final great X.
Nope.
That misses. Otteron! You gotta start healing people. They're in trouble.
Otteron! Help me out there.
This is a use everything at your disposal battle. All of your spells right now.
Yeah.
Not all of them, just most of
I
them.
was gonna move forward. Maybe I won't.
That's a bad idea.
So, Otteron will. What am I gonna do? Otteron will glance to Chilagosh and give a little nod and gesture with one hand, and Chilagosh will cough up with this dark violet coruscating energy that Otteron will then imbibe. Using my familiar ability to get a focus point back. So I use an action. So my familiar will use 2 for the, I think it's called familiar focus. And then Otteron will, let's see, if I gotta be within 30. So let me
That's
just
the
verify.
stinky range.
Yeah, but you do what you gotta do, right? That's also 30. Darn it. All right.
You gotta save the day, Otteron.
Otteron is going to glare at the wolf with evil eye. So wolf number 1.
Wolf number 1.
Yes.
Wolf number 1. Will saving throw. Oh no.
All right. And then Acheron will concentrate, moving the spiritual weapon dagger over wolf number 1 to strike them
Oh no.
for a 19 to hit.
Oh no. But you do minimum damage, 5 points.
Yeah. All right. End of my turn.
Am I
Ready,
up?
Darius? You're up.
All right.
You got. Let's see, Darius. You got a lot, man. You are
All the
covered in
crits.
red. That you feel it. You feel it pulsating. You're like, come on. It's gonna be a good one. You can feel it. You're like, this is gonna be so good. It's gonna make the last time I did this look like a walk in the park. When you do this, you're gonna be like, holy crap. This is the greatest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Your mama gave you the okay in a dream,
It feels
right?
different.
I mean, look, Alhara is still. She's not doing so good, is she? How's Alhara doing?
I'm doing all right. I've got a heal. I don't know.
As usual, everyone's
I'm
doing
doing
bad
okay.
except Acheron.
Mostly I'm just very sick and have been surrounded for a couple rounds of getting scratched here and there.
All right. Here's what I'll do. Darius will move 5-foot step. A careful step. 1 action. And then Flurry of blows the Zulgath warrior.
Okay.
Flurry of bows.
Miss. Super
Oh,
duper 1.
See, that is. You feel the pulsating of the tattoo, and it's making you miss.
And then the second strike, also a higher roll, but the same number.
You stink.
I
You
do.
can't hit anything.
That was 2 actions.
I'd say you had a good last stand, but you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't.
You're like, you can
brutal.
feel it. It's pulsating, and then you hear. You hear your mother saying, "It's okay, Darius. It's okay."
You're gonna die.
Is it an action to activate it?
Free action.
Free action. Well, let's do it.
All right.
He closes his eyes, he hears his mother's voice, and a tear runs down his cheek as he just holds his wrist and makes sure he's only looking at this warrior when his eyes open up again.
Are you ready?
Yes.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, always remember to use the head of Vecna.